Hello friends, today we're doing my August plan with me and I have got all my little bits cut out over here because it took absolutely ages to stamp, colour and cut out everything I would need, but now I'm ready to work on my journal. So I do tend to pencil everything in, or at least have a basic idea of what I want to do, and then I'll just sort of wing the design inside. So with this one, for example, I had the title of August and the colour, and then I just added some decorations where I thought they looked good and where the colours seemed to work nicely. But I didn't have a plan other than that. And I also was going to originally use some little stickers, some confetti stickers. But I changed my mind at the last minute, and I'm kind of glad I did because it actually worked out really nicely. I ended up drawing in a bunch of sprinkles and colouring them in with some, well, they're actually paint pens that I got from my friend in Japan. I can't remember what they're called. I want to say they're Pentel ones. And I am so happy with it. They stand out so nicely because I was thinking, oh, it's not going to work if I just use my Tombow pens or my Crayola. It's going to look a bit dull. The yellow's not going to stand out. But actually, when I went through and used these pens, it looked so good. Although they dried out a bit. They're a few years old now, and some of them were not giving me the experience that I had wanted, but it's okay. It still looks really nice. It's a little ice cream sundae page. Now I'm moving on to my calendar spread, and because there was one odd little day at the end, I decided to include that one at the top, as some calendars do, just to give myself a little bit of an easier way of doing this. Otherwise it was so squat at the top. I didn't like it. So then I've got these little drippy ice cream titles of the days of the week, and I just popped the numbers in, and this is what I mean by I just kind of go for it. So I had no idea what to put in that top little section, and I just decided that I was going to do an upside down ice cream cone, and I is for ice cream, and then I added some sprinkles. So it's just one of those things where as long as I get the basics down so I know how much space I've got, then I get to do the fun part of actually decorating and making the page look pretty. So I have focused a lot on this like drippy kind of style, because my idea is it's like melty ice cream. So that's kind of where I went with this, but I didn't like the fact it was just plain black. It just didn't look quite right. So while I was thinking of what I wanted to do, I added some sprinkles in. I think these sprinkles are just so fun, and it makes a change from me constantly adding little sparkles because I do like my sparkles. Well, this time it's my sprinkles. Add in as many as I can fit. And then I decided that I was going to use my little colouring pencils and just give a border. So I've gone for purple and pink on this page, and it still didn't look quite right, so I added some lines with my Tombow. I really like that. It looks rather pretty. Now I'm moving on over here to my mood tracker, and I'm going back to the same style of lettering that I used on the front cover, and here I go, just making it look as similar as possible without, needing to cut them out and everything, so it's a lot easier. And these are scoops of ice cream that are melty. I was going to add cones to all of them, but I didn't have room, so I've gone for bigger blobs and no cone. So they're just blobbles of ice cream, one scoop, one dollop, whatever you want to call it, and they've got a bit drippy, which in this heat in the UK, totally understandable. Ice cream does not stay solid for long here at the moment. Now we're adding some more sprinkles, and obviously the page does look very black and white even after I've done the sprinkles, but once I've coloured in each day of the month, it's going to look so colourful, so cheerful, so bright, and that is going to be beautiful. Now this is my habit tracker over here. I'm just putting in the basic lines, and then I'm going to do the days of the week and dates, filling in all these little bits. And I realised all of a sudden I hadn't put any numbers in my ice cream blobs, so there we go, back to that one and moving forward. So now I'm adding in all the things I want to track. That was me checking them off. So there we go, and now I'm doing another title. So I couldn't fit habit along the top, but I actually quite like it like that. I think it looks rather different and rather fun Debbie Dozy, so I'm quite happy. Now I'm going to add some ice creams for just no reason. This is what I mean. I had all my little bits cut out. I'd coloured them all in. I've got to make some more for the rest of my dailies, but still I love just being able to just look at them and slap them down at the time, and it's so good. Now it's not my dailies, it's my weeklies. So this is my weeklies, and I've done giant ice cream blobs, and I'm only doing one page of these because these actually took me like 20 minutes, and I think that I'll probably at a later point when I've got a nice bit of music on or something, I will go in and actually do the rest of me weeklies. I think I need to do like another 3.5 pages or something, so I will be doing that, but that is for another day. Now I decided that I was just going to do a very simple little side bit because that's where I had the space, and colour it in. So I've gone for purple, blue, pink and green, and I'm just going to be repeating that on each page. These are just the ones I felt like were the most funky, and I also knew that I had pastel tombos. If I hadn't got pastel tombos for the colours, I couldn't really do them because it would be too bright. It would stick out like a sore thumb. So that's why I chose those 4 colours. Are they specific? I don't know what flavour ice creams they are. Answers in the comments if you can think of any. So yeah, that page on the left I am leaving because I need to do that at a later point. But I am just going to work on my monthly overview, and again doing the same style of font, sort of this like, I used to do it all the time when I was in school, this like bubble font, but it's just really simple, very fun, it stands out, I like it. And yeah, so then I started adding in some ice cream bits and messing about with all the different colours, and I think it looks really cute. I like it a lot. I was trying to decide if I wanted any more, but now I'm doing a border. It's all wibbly wobbly because it's supposed to be like ice cream or the outside of a cone or something, and then I've just coloured it in. This is the end. This is what I decided to do. I like it. I think it looks fun. It's going to be easy to put as much information as I want, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm just having a last little flip through here. We've got my beautiful cover page. I do actually really like this, and I also really like these pages. I feel like this is the best one I've done in a while. I was just really in the mood for it, and that is very important. You've got to be in the right frame of mind to work on a craft. So I'm really loving this month's theme. I'm not looking forward to doing all those all those ice cream scoops on the next couple of pages, but that's okay, we'll get there, I promise. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of my design, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.